What's up guys? It's me, it's Jake, and we're back with another top 10 video. It's the top 10 creepiest places on Earth that can't be explained. So it's, it's inexplicable, I'm led to believe. Top 10 creepiest places on Earth. Now, if you do want to see me get scared, I made a video last night, about 10 of the scariest videos on YouTube. I did not expect to be scared. I got freaked out. I was like, well, that's kind of weird. In fact, that's very weird. But then the last video of that list was some scary shit. It was really, really scary. It was a woman who got possessed live on film. And oh god, I'm actually getting goosebumps just thinking about it. So anyway, if you do want to see that, please go and check it out in the video library. But today we're talking about places on Earth. Creepiest places on Earth that can't be explained. So let's get into it.
Bro, are you saying what I'm saying?
I most definitely have not. Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 creepiest places on Earth that can't be explained.
Once thought to be the result of a meteor impact, researchers now believe it was caused by a large dome of molten rock uplifting, and once at the surface, being shaped by wind and water into what we see today.
That looks like a fossil. A shell fossil.
There's still...
Being shaped by wind and water.
Excuse me, mate. Don't you know I'm making a reaction video here?
Into what we see today.
There's still no real confirmation as to where the water goes once it goes in.
Some researchers suspect a highly poisonous bush of the euphorbia family. They believe it contaminates the soil so badly that even after its death, nothing can grow.
For this list, we're looking at the most unsettling, mysterious locations around the world. If there's a place out there with fearsome features you can't explain, please tell us about it in the comments. Number 10. Capatumbo lightning storm, Venezuela. At the mouth of the Capatumbo River, where it spills into Lake Maracaibo, the weather gets a little intense.
Generally, the storm is not only the lightning, it's also sometimes hurricane-force winds, tornadoes, all sorts of formations of clouds, and very heavy rain.
The Capatumbo lightning storm is a phenomenon that occurs between 140 and 160 days of the year.
Okay. I thought this was the same one that we saw in a previous video, but that lightning storm occurred 260 days of the year, like clockwork, except for a 6-week period a few years back where it just stopped. But then it came back.
Usually at night. While its exact frequency varies from year to year, the strange occurrence has
Must be a different place.
been happening with surprising regularity dating back to at least 1826.
Each storm lasts for 10 hours and can have 200 lightning strikes per hour. On some occasions, it's been recorded as having a lightning strike every second.
Scientists have had some success with predictive models, but theories on its...
Oh mate, for any photographers out there that love lightning, that's the kind of place you want to go for a guaranteed shot. I don't know if you guys have ever been in a lightning storm, got your camera out and tried to capture a lightning strike when they're not really happening that regularly. You'd be lucky. You'd be very, very lucky. But go to a place like that and you can get one every second.
Its exact cause remain inconclusive. Ideas have ranged from localized uranium to methane to a convergence of atmospheric variables.
It originates from a mass of storm clouds over 5 kilometers high, which are likely the result of winds from the lake meeting surrounding mountain ranges and collecting heat and moisture, creating electrical charges.
Whatever the cause, the effect is stunning and terrifying. Number 9. The Hessdalen Lights, Norway. Since at least the 1930s, strange lights have been observed in the sky above the Hessdalen Valley.
I believe we've seen this one.
Sometimes resembling spheres and other times streaks. These strange lights are not an aurora.
Oh, excuse me, mate. Can you
Can
keep the damn camera still, for God's sake?
known craft, although aircraft have been mistaken for them. Their duration, speed, time of appearance, and behavior vary wildly, to the point that making observations or hypotheses has
What's going to happen here?
proven difficult. Aside from the inevitable claims of alien activity,
Imagine seeing that.
a number of ideas have been put forth, such as plasma created from radon decay or electric charges generated from quartz grains in the valley below. Until a conclusive theory is reached, we'll just have to keep looking to the sky. Number 8. The Reshot Structure, Mauritania. Located in the...
Are you telling me that's a real... No, that's a painting. That's a painting.
Sahara Desert. The Reshot Structure, also known as the Eye of the Sahara, is a strange series of concentric geological rings. Due to its remote location, it's not easily observed.
I had a little fossil back in the day. I don't know where it came from, but we had it in the house. It's a rock with a shell fossilized within it, and it looked exactly like that.
Curiously, archaeological evidence points to early human activity in the area. The Reshot Structure's
Why is there green?
origins have long puzzled the scientific community, with theories ranging from it being an impact crater to the lost city of Atlantis.
Mother of Jefferson Davis.
It's beautiful.
The current theory is that it was originally a naturally formed volcanic dome which collapsed long ago.
Once thought to be the result of a meteor impact, researchers now believe it was caused by a large dome of molten rock,
It's a giant fossilized snail shell.
uplifting, and once at the surface, being shaped by wind and water into what we see today.
Still, the fact that its rings are equidistant and that it's so circular is a little
Look at the different landscape types as the rings go higher. I'd absolutely love to see that in person.
Number 7. Devils...
Oh, the Devil's Kettle. Oh, for God's sake. We know about the Devil's Kettle. The Devil's Kettle is 2 streams of water. One goes downstream, you can see where it goes. The other drops down into the abyss. Nobody knows where it goes. People have put dye down there, people have put ping pong balls down there just to see where they turn up. And they don't turn up anywhere. I'm not sure that it's creepy, but it's certainly unexplained.
Kettle, Minnesota, USA. In Judge C.R. Magny State Park in Minnesota, there's a waterfall named Devils Kettle. The falls split into 2, with one side going further downstream and the other flowing into a hole in the rock. Attempts at throwing objects into the hole and looking for them further on have proven unsuccessful. And the surrounding rock is not the type that usually forms underground passages.
U of M professor Calvin Alexander calls it a giant blender, shredding whatever enters. But where does it exit?
A recent theory holds that the objects thrown into the kettle are pulverized by the water pressure before they can reappear downstream, since there's little loss in water volume.
The DNR said Tuesday that hydrologists believe that water re-enters the river from underground, not far downstream. They concluded that because the water volume flowing over the 2 falls is nearly identical to the flow below them, so the mystery water isn't flowing someplace else.
There are those who find fault with...
Well, that's actually a new take on that. They didn't say that last time.
...theory, however, inviting us to wonder what's really happening at the Devil's Kettle.
There's still no real confirmation as to where the water goes once it goes in.
Number 6. Shanai Timbishka, Peru.
Fascinating.
In the Peruvian Amazon, there lies a very unusual river. The Shanai Timbishka, also called La Bomba, is unlike any river in the world for one simple reason. It boils.
The river stretches nearly 4 miles long, boils to over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and is one of 2 geothermal systems in the world not attributed to volcanic activity.
The temperature of the water there ranges from 120 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's hard to physically imagine that much hot water. You stick your hand in and you will see 2nd and 3rd degree burns.
How?
Although there are other bodies of water that experience higher temperatures, most of these others are located near volcanoes or substantial geothermal vents, which the Shanai Timbishka is not. Some of the leading theories involve a fault-led hydrothermal feature, or even an oil field accident. But for now, the cause of the river's heat remains open to debate.
Look, regardless of what it is, I'd be staying the hell away from it.
But again, despite all of these studies, all of these discoveries and legends, a question remains. What is the significance of the boiling river?
Number 5. Crooked Forest, Poland. The Krzewy Las, or Crooked Forest, lies just outside Gryfino, a town in Poland. A grove of pine trees, the Crooked Forest, true to its name, consists of trees whose trunks are unusually bent towards the north shortly after they emerge from the ground. Although planted fairly recently, if you can call 1930 recent, there's no record or conclusive proof for why the trees are shaped like something out of a Brothers Grimm fairy tale.
Well, are you saying what I'm saying? I most definitely haven't.
Theories abound, with some believing a snowstorm could have bent them, while others suggest human involvement to shape them like boat hulls. The equipment and method used in the latter case is anyone's guess. No?
Jeez. Interesting explanation, or possible explanations. I don't have one.
Number 4. Moguicheng, China.
There's got to be some human involvement, surely.
Moguicheng roughly translates to City of the Devil, and that's a hauntingly apt name for this desolate desert region. A huge stone formation resides here, with shapes that resemble castles and demons. As creepy and mysterious as these stones are, what's even more spine-tingling is the ambiance. Visitors report hearing a variety of eerie noises on the wind. During sunny days, it's said that music can be heard, while cloudy days bring on the disturbing
It looks like The Mummy was filmed there.
sounds of people in pain and wild beasts. Ghost enthusiasts are sure to get a
Look at that, that's incredible. I've lived in places like as barren as that, in Alice Springs, where they've got the McDonnell Ranges, which are beautiful in their own respect, which are beautiful in their own right, but that's bloody incredible.
Of the place. But until science can explain this chilling phenomenon, other tourists may want to steer clear. Number 3. Kokomo Hum, Indiana, USA. The city of firsts, Kokomo, Indiana may seem like any other city in the United States, but there's an invisible force terrorizing the locals: sound. Some residents have reported a persistent low-pitched humming noise in the town since 1999. The noise has been blamed for everything from headaches to nausea to joint pains. One possible culprit is the nearby Daimler Chrysler plant and its huge large cooling towers. You might not have to travel to Kokomo to experience the hum, however, as reports from across the world have people experiencing similar symptoms. Is it a case of mass hysteria, or is there something connecting these accounts? It remains a disconcerting mystery.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! I'm so startled.
Number 2.
What? What kind of an insert is that?
2. Fairy circles, Namibia. The crop circles of the natural world. Fairy circles are bare, circular...
Okay, I've seen these before. For some reason, these circles prop up. There's no vegetation, no growth, nothing whatsoever within these circles. They're all in relatively circular shape. And from first glance, if you saw this without that body of sand in the middle there, you'd think that it's a microscopic view of a petri dish with some bacteria growing. And I had to think, you know, all that is a smaller version of what's happening here. It's got to be something to do with bacteria. It's got to be something to do with, it's got to be something to do with, you know, organisms, something preventing growth.
Patches of grass found in the desolate grasslands of Namibia, as well as in Western Australia. The local people ascribe the circle's creation to gods or spirits.
Western Australia as well, they didn't say that. I'm in Australia right now.
Phenomena of fairy rings, which are found worldwide.
There's actually millions of them, and in fact they can grow up to 65 feet in diameter and live up to 75 years. Scientists have no idea what the heck they are or how they're formed, but they're nicknamed fairy circle.
More scientific explanations, however, include sand termites, which have been found in and around most of them, or else as a result of underground moisture
Yeah, that looks like Western Australia.
Competition among grasses.
Some researchers suspect a highly poisonous bush of the euphorbia family. They believe it contaminates the soil so badly that even after its death, nothing can grow.
Even a combination of plant and animal interactions has been considered. But these uncanny circles have yet to be conclusively explained. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or
what's going to be number 1?
All of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Movile Cave, Romania. Discovered in 1986 off the coast of the Black Sea, Movile Cave is one of the most unique ecosystems in the world.
Okay, before we get into this is a repeat. This is basically a full repeat of another video that we've watched. I believe in this cave, It has not seen the light of day for millions of years, and what that has created is a completely brand new ecosystem with all these different types of species that have never been discovered before. So, let's continue.
From the rest of the world for 5.5 million years. Mobile Cave has air with high levels of ammonia and hydrogen sulfide. This has led to the evolution of at least 33 animals found nowhere else on Earth.
Over millions of years, the creatures in this subterranean world
that is creepy.
Conditions.
Well, I wouldn't be going in there.
Many of them are blind. Their skin is translucent. In this dark place, evolution has done away with all superfluities. Coming down here is like traveling back eons in the history of the Earth.
Scientists are particularly interested in studying the life found there, as it could give clues as to what life on other planets could look like. Given the inherent danger of the environment, access to the Mobile Cave is strictly controlled by the Romanian government.
This is a dark world of sterile beauty, which man enters at his peril.
Do you agree with our
Jesus
picks?
Christ.
Check out this other recent clip from
Oh no.
And
Oh
be sure
no.
to subscribe and
Oh no.
about our latest videos.
Do you see what I'm seeing? The top 10 famous real-life monsters caught on camera. Yeah, let's do it.
I had an encounter with a skunk ape.
A skunk ape. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. This is a new channel for me. This is the year of 2021, and I want to wish you all a fantastic day. My name is Jake. This is Jake Reacts. Thank you for watching, and peace out.